It's a beautiful day and it's wonderful to be in Penwith. If we hadn't walked away from Canterbury, there's 10,000 people we would never have met. And all these places that we'd never have arrived at. We might have driven along, got out the car and been there. But as we've said a load of times, that's a bit like time travel. You're not... And you open your eyes and there you are. You haven't done anything, you haven't achieved the place. The place can't really respond to you, you can't get there.
They're connecting with the land, but they're also contributing to communities that they invade, so to speak. You know, I mean, they've been to sing songs around old people's homes, and it's not just, you know, you could look at them if you're not really into this kind of lifestyle that they're into and think they're just freaks and weirdos. But they're not, because they're actually connecting with mainstream people as much as the alternative or bohemian communities that they come across. Very open people, actually, and when I met them, I mean, when they first came over, there was obviously apprehensions about, hang on, these are two total strangers. They look like they've just been dragged through a bush backwards, and you know but they weren't.
Very polite.
You have to, yeah. I mean, you sense intuition, I suppose, is the word. That these guys were safe. Yeah, no threat there, and I didn't think that was being naive either.
But they were instantly friendly, weren't they?
Yeah.
We felt quite relaxed with them.
But that adventure really takes everybody in, you know, just going. They were like modern day disciples, really, weren't they? Without any religious element to it at all.
Yeah, they were.
Just amazing. They were going all around Britain and singing and being nice to people, and they were wonderful company. Everybody just liked being in their presence.
People come along and say, oh, what are you doing? And we tell them, and they put us up for the night. Whether it's in a barn or a stable or on their floor or in a bed. Or
in a double bed or in a triple bed. What an amazing thing. Overwhelming at times.
It's completely restored my faith in English hospitality, that's for sure. Is adieu, sweet lovely Nancy, 10,000 times adieu. I'm a-going around the ocean, love, to seek for something.
We all sat round this rather small table, all eating like this, like sardines in a tin. But and halfway through the meal, Will and Ed sang songs, and here we were sitting with the stars above us and the moon shining down, and them singing. It was quite lovely.
I am far upon the sea, you'll know not where I am.
And one of the things I did with Will and Ed was to take them round to the local primary school, and they came in with me because I teach music there, and they came in with me and they not only talked to several classes, but they wandered the corridors, and the children just thought Robin Hood had come to town, and it was so enchanting. They just swarmed round Will and Ed.
Come merrily and spend our money free, and when the money it is all gone, we'll boldly go to sea.
But they obviously, you know, were great friends, had incredible relationship, and they just sort of shone through, and they're just incredibly, as I've said before, you know, special couple of blokes, really, and yeah, brilliant.
Some sort of wild cabbage. Could be an escape from fields, but it used to grow wild anyway. It's now
take some for dinner,
growing wild again. Yeah, we should.
You don't want to get it from too near the ground, so that's where the dogs piss on it, you see. It's an important lesson.
Are you glad you met them?
Yeah, they were fun.
What did they do for you, Jack?
They made me feel happy.
Did they?
They made me feel happy as well.
Yeah, I think they made us all feel good, didn't they?
Didn't they have lovely voices? And did they have any music when they sang?
No, they just sang without the music tune.
There's a heavy storm arising, see how it gathers round, while we poor souls on the ocean.
We felt like we'd known them forever, really. We felt
We'd known them from since we were babies.
Is that what it felt like? Yeah, they just felt like a member of the family, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, straight away. And I don't know what it was about them that made that possible. They were just very gentle and calm. And
when you went into school, Susanna, you were very disappointed, weren't you? Because you said to people...
I think my friends thought I was a bit weird.
But you can't really explain it though. That's the thing. You have to see them. If you just say, "Oh, we met these couple of blokes and they're walking around the country singing," it doesn't really sound anything. But when you meet them, there's just something about them that is just extraordinary, really.
It was a particularly enriching experience, them coming here, and I mean, we've told so many people about it, I think, but a bit like Susanna's school friends, they were all a little bit surprised. I mean, how could you really be so inspired by these strangers coming to your village and singing in the road? But there we are.
I should think they'll be glad they've done it. Of course, it's going to be hard. I think it's really tough. You know, you're spending time all the time together, and you don't have the same supports that you have. You know, it's easy just to disappear to a house and, you know, go off camping for a weekend. These guys are doing it for an indefinite amount of time, from what I could gather. A big impact, actually. Yeah, not going to forget them. Yeah, I was really glad that that they turned up, actually.
I think their outlook on life and attitude to life was incredibly commendable. Really incredible guys, you know. Yeah, it was a real privilege to meet them. I think, you know, because they are just doing something which is incredibly positive and difficult to say more, really.
And to all of them we wish most miraculously, marvellously good, jolly health and luck. Because they've all helped us, even the ones that sort of ignored us completely.
And great thanks for their kindness and letting us stay and
share time and... oh, wow. If only we could gather them all in one place somehow and give them all a big hug. Oats and beans and barley grow,
as you and I and everyone knows.
Oats and beans and barley grows, as you and I and everyone knows. They're waiting for the partner. First the farmer sows his seed,
then he stands and takes his ease, stamps his feet.
But you haven't heard Angus and Susanna sing it?
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it, Dad.
Just do it, go on.
I'm not singing.
Who starts? Susanna, you start.
No,
Dad, why don't you and Mum sing?
Yeah, quite.
We don't know it as well as you do.
You want,
Oats and beans and barley grow.
Andrew,